What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video here. Today I got a nice little different little type of video here. Me and my friends decided to do a tier list, of Marvel Rivals to see, where things, are holding up at the moment since season 2 just dropped, and so far I've been really enjoying it, So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the the tier league. If there's anything you saw on the tier list that you did not like, well, let me know down in the comments, but yeah, and I do appreciate all the love and support and all that. Really does mean a lot to me. And oh, shout out my boy Johnny, who made this amazing thumbnail. Give him a follow on the Twitter feed. But yeah, he'll greatly appreciate that. But as anyways, make sure to give a like to the video, give a nice little comment as well, and hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out a lot. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye bye. Alright, Adam, what would you rate Adam at then?
See, I don't know. I haven't played Adam like that.
Just all together, or like as a healer, or as DPS? Or...
Adam is very clearly
just as a character.
Yeah,
She's
overall.
a mudded. I don't know if you know that.
I was just trying to not do hot mic when you guys are trying to do content. That's it.
You could chime in if you want.
I've never played
Adam.
I've
Yeah.
never played Adam, so I can't say that one.
Yeah, I haven't played Adam either, so I'm not
He's
sure.
an A.
I would put him B, personally, especially with the nerf.
A. You're cracked.
Okay, because
He's
apparently
A.
I'm cracked. A. Black Panther.
I think B.
He has a solid kit.
If you're good with
He-
them, you could do a lot of damage. If you're bad with them, you could do really bad.
It's
Good
about
withdrawal.
whether you understand his kit or not that makes him a good character. So he could go between A or B.
I'm gonna put him B.
He's a solid character.
Black Widow, I'm gonna put it probably like C or D, to
She's-
be honest.
You have to be
She's
really...
If you're not
she's
contested,
really good.
if you're not contested, which you will be soon, Gio. Right now, you're just not getting contested. But if you're
I am
contested,
getting contested. That's part of her kit, right? I don't think you've played her once.
I did play.
Part of her kit is you kick somebody that's diving you, and then you could reel them back in and stun them, and you could shoot them instantly.
Say
That's
Black
why I was
Widow,
able to take out that
say,
Iron Fist.
Say
I was
Black
getting
Widow's
dove by an
above C.
Iron Fist. I
Say
was
Black
getting
Widow's
dove by an.
above C.
I was getting. Can I talk? I was getting dove by an Iron Fist literally last game, and I pissed on him because of my kit.
It might have been a baby Iron Fist, by the way, because he switched the literal next round. He didn't want to play it anymore.
Yeah, because I smoked him. And the Spider-Man was trying to do the same thing to me. Every time he tried dragging himself to me when he marked me, I just kicked him. I scare him off. Part of her kit is survivability when you're getting dove.
I think
It depends on how well you understand her kit and how well your aim is. She is between B or C.
I would say low B then, or the lowest B possible right now.
However, I don't see many people picking her up, so probably C.
This dude, bro. Okay. Hulk. S. If you really go with him, he's like one of the most annoying characters ever. No
Part of his
disagreements?
strength was part of his strength was his team up with Strange.
He's still good.
It's still a strong team. It's still a strong team up with Iron Man and Namor. I just don't see Hulk used as often as before, probably because everyone's on the Emma wave right now. But yeah, he's probably between S or A.
I would say A.
S for sure. Captain America. I'm gonna say A.
A. Genuinely,
cheesy.
that Mothman pisses me off. It takes forever to kill him.
I'm
Pretty
saying A,
cheesy.
yeah.
Do you think Captain America's A, or do you think he's B?
I reject this. Yeah, that's cheesy.
Well, that's easy.
Um,
Cloak and Dagger. I'm gonna say B, probably right now.
They
I think-
were really broken before, but
They-
there's just better support now.
There's just way better supports right now. I'm gonna say.
yeah, yeah. Go with
I'm gonna
B.
say like
Solid
B, a low B though. That's the thing. Probably a low B.
I think like middle B. I'm thinking middle B. Still.
Strange.
She's
Roy,
still
you haven't
really
even
good.
played. You haven't even played the new Strange yet.
No, I have not. Before the buff, I would have had him at A.
He was
I
a
guess-
solid tank that you could carry with before.
He used to be S, guaranteed S. But I just think right now, I think he would be A personally, but like a low A.
He's still strong because of his teleport overall, and he's just like a strong tank in general. However, it's just he's just okay right now.
If we put Captain America A, we also have to put Strange. I think they're kind of like around the same tier.
I would put Strange A personally though, man.
Yeah.
Groot S, no debate.
Groot S, no
Yeah.
debate. He's probably one of the best tanks right now, honestly.
Constantly banned. He's broken because of those walls. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
easily the best
The
tank
extra
right now.
range really,
Yeah.
really changed. them.
Hawkeye, alright, season 0, he was a threat. I'm not gonna lie to you, he was a threat. He was like one of the biggest.
It was the
biggest
insta
bans.
bans.
Yeah,
He's-
but now there's just way better
They
DPS.
buffed him.
and there's
They
like,
buffed him.
I'm just
but-
saying, there's other DPS that can like counter him easily as well. And like, there's the people people play differently around him now. So I would say like probably like B or low A personally.
I think he is better than Widow personally. So yeah, I would probably say B.
Hella S. She's still like one of the best DPS ever, bro. Still constantly
your
getting
shot.
banned. If you hit your shot, bro, insane, insane,
That's
bro.
is free, bro.
I can't. The thing is, I don't want to flood S. You know, so I'd probably say high A. I really love Hello though.
I'm saying S.
That's okay.
Iron Fist. I'm gonna say B, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
gonna,
solid B, I think. Yeah.
I'm gonna say B, man.
I'm gonna say C.
Oh, there you
If
are.
you're not really, I went P, and then I got
Oh.
a text message I had to deal with. So, sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I
I
would
think
say
Randy would
B,
know that
bro.
thing. Yeah, think
I
'cause we had
personally would say
experience
B. So yeah, Iron Man. Probably C
He's
or
okay.
D. Probably C or D,
with it. I'd say
right?
C. I'd say C.
I see.
He's an average DPS.
He does the job.
Unless
he does the job.
Unless he's comboed with Brucey, then he's
A B.
low A B tier.
No, I think with the combo, he gets just a B. So I think he's at a C on the verge of D.
They buffed Iron Man, bro. You know that whenever he charges up, he gets 100 shield, and if
Yeah,
he's comboed with Hulk, that puts him at A tier easily. But that's if he's comboed with him.
I don't mind putting him
I
at
like
B
C.
then, if that
I,
combo's there.
I like
but...
I like C personally. I think he's just over reliance on.
All right, Cheesy, this is all you. Where do you, honest opinion, no biased, where would you put Jeffy right now?
If his if he wasn't so squishy, honestly, I would put him B or C. The problem with Jeffy is he's so squishy. So
Gotcha.
squishy.
Gotcha.
What? What are you guys laughing at?
He instantly
Yeah,
dragged Jeff to D.
I put him to D.
She's not even one streamer now.
Yeah, he's streaming on Discord right now.
Oh, hold on.
Get
I
yours.
didn't notice that. What? You move him up. You move him up. He is.
Oh, you're putting him in F.
my God.
Okay.
Can't go any lower.
Realistically, though,
I would say C.
realistically,
I would say C.
He
to be
is a
honest.
C tier. He's
He
a
is a
C
C.
tier.
I think it's a high C tier because I'm not gonna lie. The one thing that does really do well for him
This
is the
is
ability
all-
to like. Well, this is all.
It's his
Okay, I'd
bubble.
say.
His bubble. He could be extremely a good
No, I
Jeffy.
think it's like when he
could be
dives in.
extremely annoying, bro.
When he can
Jeff,
dive in and
Jeff
climb
works
walls, he's really
because
well.
of his survivability, and because he can spam bubbles, go underneath. He could constantly heal. He's such a hard target to hit. He is a strong DPS support. However,
It's true.
He also
he's
heals
able
a
to do
lot
that
too.
because of his
He-
survivability.
And
However,
I will
as a
say he
regular
is the best.
healer, I'm sorry. you can go.
I was gonna say I would put him B or C just because his healing, like if I'm like the only healer, I'll play him or Rocket because then I can get the flyers. I can, and he puts a big amount to you guys. Like, so I would say his healing is pretty damn good, and including the bubble.
The only thing that I would say about Jeffy is I feel like his like main like healing like gun, the water gun, is really good. I feel like there are other like tacticals out there for other healers that could do well. Like for example, the cloak and dagger, like the little wall is really good. The little bubble's also really good. The Invis woman is like also like I don't know. I feel like it's just in general like the other like tacticals that the other supports have. It just makes them slightly above Jeffy. Because I think the bubble is okay, but like somebody has to work to get to that bubble, unless it's like not next to them.
That's
So,
that's not how the bubble is normally played though. What I'm seeing at high elos, they save bubbles and just spam them. Because that could bring a character from 50 to 800 almost instantly. It just depends how you play around with him.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's very
it's-
versatile, but I think the skill level it's very vast. You're either really, really, really good, or you just average as fuck.
But if he's paired with Luna, that attack is really beneficial because it slows him down, and it damages a little bit more when you have the ice attack.
Yeah. You could play them multiple different ways, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think we could keep him at C for now. I think
Yeah.
we can move him at
it's
the
fair.
end. You know, like we can like adjust characters here and there too.
Loki, probably S.
A.
I'm not gonna
A.
lie.
S?
I'm gonna
I'd
say,
say
They nerfed them. They nerfed them, which brought them to A. However, before the nerf, pre-nerf, easily S.
He was the most banned.
I would
like,
say
character.
he's
on
a
the
high.
pro level.
He's a high A then. He's a high A.
He's a high A, low S.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I
like-
think he's higher than Adam personally.
His heals can be insane, especially like if you with his ultimate as well. You pretty much have like two Luna ults, two Invis ults immediately, bro. You know what I mean? Guaranteed survivability right there. So yeah. Luna, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think she took a little bit of a downfall in my opinion, but I think she's still
Her
really
ult.
good. I think her
Her
ult
ult.
literally saves it so much. It's still I think the longest support ult.
Maximum.
Yeah, how many maximum pulses are you gonna have there, bro? I would say
But I
would
did
say
say-
I'd put her at A.
I put her
Yeah,
at
She's
one
around
of the
Loki
two.
level.
Yeah, I would put her around there.
Low S, high A.
Yeah. Well, magic.
I'd say B personally.
I
think-
haven't played her to say.
I think just going against like so for example, if I were to go against a BP, an Iron Fist, or a Magic, I think the Magic is more frightening than those three at the moment. BP would be higher than Iron Fist because Iron Fist he is annoying, yes, but like I feel like because of he does percentage damage, he doesn't do actual like static damage. He's not much of a threat. BP can be really good, especially those dives. Those dives are incredibly annoying. But, you know, again, you got to be really good to use them. And Magic, I think, has a higher floor, but like a slightly lower ceiling, if that makes sense. She's a lot easier to use, and she's really good overall. But you can't really get better with Magic than you can with like a BP. So I'd still have her at B, personally.
Okay.
I don't mind her B, to be honest.
Magneto.
Magneto.
Because. Oh, okay. F me, I guess.
Well, no, Gio, what?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Gio, what did you say?
Well, I was gonna say before I was so rudely
My
disregarded
God,
was
bro.
with Magic's kit. She has a much better survivability than Iron Fist because her kit is more used to escape, and that's kind of crazy.
Put that back.
Similar to BP because of the teleports, she's able to like get in, get out so fast,
Yeah.
and she could basically one-shot any squishy.
Yeah,
Well, Iron
with
Fist
the right
has, like,
combo.
He has to work
combo.
for it.
One combo and they're already dead. But yeah, let's nerf Iron Fist. Anyway.
So if we're if we're putting the characters in order for the flankers, I'd probably put it BP or Magic interchangeable and Iron Fist below them.
Yeah.
You
I agree.
done?
Yeah. Mag's S
Magneto,
tier.
I would say
I'm gonna
No,
put
no,
him at
say-
B.
I would
He's
say
S.
S.
Mag is easily the most strongest tank that you could play because of his bubbles. He has bubbles for his teammates. He has a shield. He has so much survivability with this kit. and his ultimate could basically completely counter support ults. It could counter a Star-Lord, it could counter a Punisher, it counters some of the strongest ults in the game.
Yeah.
S
Yeah.
tier.
And
I
normal
don't feel-
effects.
Yeah, I don't feel
Yeah.
You know
comfortable
what I mean?
putting
So
him
you
at
could
A
take away
with
that.
when you have like Strange and Captain America there. I feel like he is better than both of them. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's as good as Groot personally. I think Groot is at the
No,
moment
Groot is
broken.
still.
Groot's the strongest. He's
Groot's the
above them.
strongest. Yeah, easily.
I think Groot's easier to fumble. That's the only thing I think. Like, if people don't know what to do with the walls, it could negatively
Yeah,
impact.
easily.
Yeah.
Easier
Easier
yeah,
than
easily.
Magneto.
You could cuck your teammates more than the enemies, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Then we got Mantis, probably the one of the weakest supports as well, bro. Honestly,
Yeah, she did start off like as one of the best. I
she
remember,
started
but
off
only
like
because,
one of the best. Yeah.
because I
He's a
think
great
because-
support to wield when you're running triple support.
Yeah, she's like in that realm of like you got to play triple support because she can still heal, but she's not really great as even as an off healer, and you got to really have like someone else to do healing.
I would put her at either B or C, to be honest.
I put her at C. I would honestly
I'd
put
say-
her at C.
Yeah, I'd
Probably
say C.
C.
Yeah,
She's fun, but
Zamoon.
Zamu.
I haven't
Even with
played him
his
since
buff?
the buff.
Even with his buff, he still feels off. I'd put him at B or C.
I'd put him.
I put him at
Yeah,
B.
C low key. I'd say C personally. Because I'm
Yeah, I
thinking
think
like
I think it's C.
he's not as useful as like say like a Magic or a BP.
I don't know if it's the characters that I play, but every time I hear the moon, I'm able to avoid his ultimate pretty easily.
Because we just haven't faced
Hey.
a good Moon Knight then.
I faced maybe one or two that are really good, but that was like
Namor.
season one.
I'm gonna
I
say,
gotta
A,
say
S. S.
S or
with
A?
the new
personally.
I'm gonna
I gotta
say
say
Yeah.
S or A.
I'm gonna say S to be
with the
honest.
new
bro.
with the new team up. I'm gonna say S. 100%.
His team up is very strong.
Well, let's say
but
without
it
the
doesn't.
team up.
Even so, he's still pretty strong. Like overall, obviously his team up is what makes Namor so powerful. Like his Luna team up, oh my god, I miss it.
I think yeah.
Even
I
his
think
Hulk-
team up was
Insane,
much
Chuchu?
better than this one.
Even
personally.
his Hulk team up is pretty strong. However, if he has no team up, like he's still
still really
able to he's able to do his job, take out flankers and shoot from afar. So if no team up, I'd put him at A.
So
I'd
overall
still say,
though,
I still
A?
say S personally.
I don't know.
I honestly, I would say
in,
S.
I'm in between.
I'm
to
S.
be
It's in
honest.
between.
I'm on S.
I'll put him S though because the team up with him is insane. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Penny, probably the weakest tank in my opinion
D.
right now.
D. D.
I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't
D.
say D. She's
I'd
B.
say
She's just mid. That's
She's
it.
just-
She's
I would
just
say
mid.
C. I would say C then, bro. Honestly,
I would say C. Yeah.
she's definitely the weakest tank, bro.
One of her biggest strengths is the fact that she's able to hide mines inside of her webs. They're invisible to players, and you can't even destroy them.
Yeah, but how many pennies do you know are doing this though? Not every penny's doing that.
Not every penny plays penny.
That's
There's
well,
not
another-
many
We, we,
another
we,
point.
we, we see
Another
we see
point.
like 2 pennies after like every 100 characters. She's decent, but she's just okay.
The
Honestly, I'd
little
put her at C.
web tangle she does cancel a lot of ult.
Yeah, her.
Yeah,
I
her
love-
we-
I love
that,
that.
that is probably like one of her best kits right there.
I
is
think
that.
yeah, that's the best.
She gets it
possible
after like every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm able to
Oh.
bully the thing with it. Just keep spamming him. You can't play the game.
That's your job. You're gonna spam the web shooter.
Psylocke.
Psylocke. I would say.
I gotta say
B.
A.
Hey,
I would say A.
I don't know, man. Maybe because I,
I
get
don't know
stuck with
who
her still,
ranked
bro,
her.
but like
I don't know who ranked her at five stars. Her kit is honestly some of the most beginner friendly kit that you could run.
Yeah, I have fun with her, and I'm not very well with DPS. I'm just trying to think of the word, but once you guys gave me the rundown on it, she was a lot of fun to play, and she's really good for flanking the supports and getting rid of the supports so then you can smack on the team.
The only problem
I think
that I
she has-
have with her is her ultimate.
I feel like for her ultimate, you have to isolate at least 1 or 2 people max. You can't really you cannot go for a big pull right there. But not even just not even just supports, also DPS as well. Because you know, if you go for support, you know they're gonna use a support ult back. You know, to counter your ult. So I go with A or B, to be honest. She's like in that ballpark.
I'd say A. I'd say A personally.
Yeah, that's a A.
Let's say low A.
Okay. Punisher, Frankie Castles.
I think he's solid.
He's
think B
He's just
maybe.
Soldier 76.
I was gonna say B as well.
Yeah.
High
I'm with
B, low A.
I feel like
happy
you
with
can't really
B.
go wrong with a Punisher. But
And I feel like that turret gives the other team some problems. Like
Oh, yeah,
if
the
you
turret can do a
place
lot.
that
If you're not
turret-
going for that turret,
Yeah,
it does a
suppression.
lot of damage, bro.
Punisher's main strength is when he's comboed with a rocket and he has the infinite bullets.
Yeah,
That's where his main strength comes from. It's so much damage you can't even peek out.
yeah.
It's pretty black and white, you know, point shoot. That's what he does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is very
Yeah.
simple cat.
I think B for basic, you know. Go bad.
Aw.
All right, Rocket.
Rocket S.
Probably
S,
S.
easily. No
He's
debate.
the-
He's the
he's-
strongest support
yeah.
in the game right now. We are enjoying the amplifier.
Yeah, he really is. He's really good right now.
Put that back.
You really haven't had a D character. I don't know if anyone
No.
really is.
We're about to have it right now, bro.
We'll reevaluate.
No.
I think Wanda's D, bro. I'm not going.
No,
I think
higher,
she's-
bro.
I think
No,
she's B or C.
She's like B, I think now.
Oh shit.
She's better than before.
Ragnar, thank you so much for the follow.
Not that much better. She doesn't enter the realm of like, say, a Psylocke or something. I think it's got to be B.
Since she got buffed with the Strange, like she's able to mow down a lot of characters. However,
Not
with
many
her
people are playing
beginner-friendly
Strange as well.
kit, because of her beginner-friendly kit, she has auto aim and she's able to like. She's strong. She is very strong. Her ult is very weak though. In low
She's very
elo,
defended.
yeah, exactly. If you're in low elo, if you're playing her in like bronze and silver, you're probably gonna like just shoot straight up because like people don't know how to take care of a Wanda at that elo. But once it starts getting to higher and higher, once you get to like Grandmaster or something, people realize how weak she really is, and they're able to counter her. So you don't see many Wandas up there. I'd put her at B.
Yeah, I put her at B. I think she's still really good though. Like, even as the basic characters.
Spider-Man,
Using
C or D.
Spider-Man. Probably C. I'm gonna say
D.
C,
He's a
bro.
D. I hate him.
Yeah, I hate him. Actually, can we get
I
throw
would
him an
say
F?
C, bro.
He's an E rank. He's an E rank.
Probably
Yeah,
a
he's
high,
probably a C.
a high
He's
C,
the
low
highest.
B.
He's the highest skill character, but there aren't many people who are skilled enough to use him
Yeah.
as best abilities.
My teammates every single time.
We had one good one. Remember that? We had a really good one. He was a lord.
All right, Joe, this one's you, Squirrel Girl.
Probably B or C. Like, she's able to do a lot of damage, but that much damage is able to fuel support ults. It's why I don't run her anymore. You're just feeding their supports their ults for every fight.
So if you don't get the kill, it's pretty much pointless then, right?
If they don't have good
Exactly.
supports, then she's amazing because they can't do enough healing. But if they have good supports, they're just feeding at that point.
She,
So I'd probably
her-
say
Yeah, I
C.
can see
she's
that
a very
for sure.
simple character to learn. I put her at C.
Yeah.
She just has crazy damage. So.
This was all
Yeah,
you
she
too,
has a lot
Joe.
of damage.
This was all you too, Star Lord.
I gotta say, A.
Pre-nerf, he
A.
was S. Easily one of the strongest DPS in the game.
Yeah.
Easily.
He's still pretty
Yeah.
strong right now. though.
Since
He
the
is,
nerf,
yes.
he's still very strong. Since the nerf, I'd put him at A.
Yeah, put
He's
him
still,
A.
he's,
I
he's
agree.
still
High
strong.
A.
Yeah.
He's still
Yeah,
strong.
I'll go with you on that.
Storm.
I'm gonna say A personally.
Yeah. And then
She's
if she's
still
paired
really
with a,
strong.
if she's paired with a torch, I'm gonna say S.
Yeah, with a torch, easily S, bro. That combo melts support ults. I would
The
say.
problem
A.
is like people
I
know
really
how
like
to
her.
how to shoot her down.
Yeah, that's the
so
thing,
we don't
too.
see- we don't see
People-
we don't
yeah.
see her anymore.
He doesn't
You
have crazy
can't-
mobility either, though.
You have like
unfortunately,
the
so
one
Yeah.
of the worst mobility ever, bro. One of the worst.
And you have to reload wind. Just
Yeah.
for that, you get bumped down to B
Yeah.
because you have to reload wind.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
Yeah,
down for
half
B. I'm
every
down
time.
for B.
Yeah.
Will you put
Alright.
Trippy?
Thor, I would say B. I would say B.
Yeah.
I would say B.
He's not a good. You can't solo tank
You
him. Really.
cannot solo
Like,
tank
no.
him, bro.
He has no defense at all.
He has one
He's-
of the
he's-
weakest
he has-
escapes too, as well.
He's strong because he's able to spam his hammer. His ultimate's
runes-
okay. His
his
runes are what
runes-
make him good.
Exactly. If that was his base kit, bro, he would probably be a DPS, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But B. B.
Yeah, B.
Venom, I'm not gonna lie.
S because of the emote.
Because of the Tushi. I would say
S,
A.
S plus plus.
I'm actually
I'd say
between.
A
I'm
A
in
or
between.
S?
I'm in
No, I'd say
between.
A, I'd say
either.
A.
I
Personally, I think
But-
he's S. I don't think he's as good as like Magneto or Guru, but he's incredibly still very
No, that does.
useful.
Yeah, that makes
He's
sense.
an
yeah.
amazing dive tank. That's what
Yes.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
He is an amazing dive tank.
Amazing
and he
dive.
Will...
His survivability. His escapes. Yeah. Yeah, probably
just-
A.
yeah, we don't face many good Venoms, but like once
When
you
they're-
do, my God, you realize how strong he is.
How
Mm-hmm.
the next up? How the mighty have fallen.
He's
Bucket
A.
Barnes.
He's
Bucket
A after
Barnes.
the
I'm
new
gonna go.
team up.
I'm gonna go either A or B. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
No,
I'm not
he's
gonna
A.
lie.
He's
still
A.
He's still
He's
A. He's still really good. He would have been S last season, but this one he's for sure just A.
Yeah, the when they took out that team up with Rocket, like I don't still understand the Captain America team up with him. I don't.
When are you gonna see this
But I
team
don't
up?
like
when are
to
you
see it.
when are you guys ever gonna see this two team up, bro? When
That
are we
team up
gonna-
is so like it's a
Weird.
niche kind of team up. It's like the
Yeah.
once in
Your
a
cap's
lifetime
gotta be in the back line. Your Bucky's gotta be in your defense line, and then someone's gotta be in the middle. I'm like, hey Bucky, you ready? Alrighty. And then like, when is this ever gonna happen, bro? I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever
It
seen.
looks cool if
It
ever
does
happens, like,
look
you pull it
cool.
off.
It does.
It's just the
look cool,
lore.
but-
It's because of the lore. That's why they
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah, they should probably done something else. Maybe he gets better jumping, or maybe he gets I don't know, shields or something. I
Maybe
don't
give him an
know.
extra
Something.
bullet, bro.
Maybe get some sprints. I don't know. He start running.
Wolvie,
Dude, yeah,
I'm not
give him
gonna
the-
answer. I only played him once, like for 10 minutes.
Wolvie pre-nerf was easily an S tier. He was banned on
He still
site
gets banned. He
every
still gets
single
banned.
game. He gets banned, but there are better characters right now, and since he got nerfed, he feels okay-ish. I'd probably put him at A tier.
I was thinking A as well.
I don't know if he's as good as Bucky though. That's the thing. Or Psylocke or Star Lord. I think he's
no,
high B.
I think
All characters
No.
are situational, and Wolvie is still a tank buster.
yeah.
He's just not as strong as before.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
some,
Fantastic,
That
yeah.
dive is a good CC.
Yeah.
I gotta still say like
Just
C
take
or
somebody out
something.
of the fight.
Fantastic's probably a B tier character right
I'm
now. They
I'm
buffed him,
either
and he's
one
actually
of the
pretty
two.
strong. You don't see Fantastic as often, but when you do, you realize like, oh, this guy is actually getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
And, like the moment you start hearing Fantastic,
Yeah, you start getting annoyed, bro. You start getting annoyed.
it pisses you off, bro. Like I probably put him at B tier, but like if you
Or
know
low
how
B
to
tier.
work him,
I
if you
think
know
low
how
B
to
tier.
work him,
Because I'm in
gets on your
the
nerves.
verge of like B and C.
That's where I'm
No,
at.
I'm not really defined. So maybe a low B
Yeah.
or something. High C.
Yeah.
I think we have
Uh,
to assume that the best players are playing these characters, just to
Yeah.
be fair with it.
True.
Invis
you don't
is
really
S.
see. You don't really see
Yeah,
it.
Invis is
Like,
gonna be one
Fantastic.
of the
Yeah.
best. Her ult is so good.
her kit, her
It's her
ult, everything
shield,
of
her
that.
shield and her push. Or oh my god, just think about
I
it pissing
hate-
me off.
Dude,
I hate her
her
push.
her little force ball or whatever that brings flyers down. Like if you put
Yeah.
that like right underneath them,
every
it brings
time,
it
yeah,
right down.
It brings when I'm playing Storm, it brings me down every single time. It's the worst.
And you know what's funny? It's always like an invis and a thing. I get brought down and then I just get fisted down below. I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Pretty much.
Hate those
Speak-
days.
Speaking of the number one fister, I'm gonna go A with him, bro. I'm not
I
gonna lie
still,
to you,
yeah,
bro.
I think he's a
Yeah.
really good tank still.
I think he's like
Because
really,
he still
really
has a
good.
high mobility. with
Yeah, his mobility,
He just
his
jump
damage
around.
reduction that you can give to your teammates and yourself. His ultimate is
Yeah,
insanely
the
good.
CC,
Yeah, really good.
the slam CCs basically
Mm-hmm.
everybody.
Yeah.
Torch Boy, right
He's
now,
us. He's us.
Far
He's
out.
he's the best DPS out
He
in
is
the
probably
game.
the
Correct.
The
best
only one
DPS.
DPS that could be like contesting is Hella, I think.
Yeah,
but that's like
Mhm.
that's it.
yeah,
Those two are
No
like
pun
a league of
intended,
their own.
but he's just a better burner, right?
yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah,
I love that
it's-
side.
He's really good. Ever since
Bro,
that buff,
but-
his mobility
hey-
is really good too.
His mobility, his damage, bro. The human vape is actually so hard to take down right now. On top.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, he's a human vape.
Emma
Emma,
Frost.
probably S.
I'm gonna say S, bro. She's
now, for
really
sure.
good.
They made
She's
it a point
really
to do that.
exactly.
Yeah.
In all the
He's
pro
really
matches,
good.
she's number one picked for tanks right now.
Overall number
Yeah.
one pick.
Yeah.
It's just when she's able to counter anybody that dives her. She nerfed Wolverine just by existing.
She nerfed Iron Fist.
You're able to choke slam anyone that gets near you. You shut down a Spider-Man like nothing.
Yeah.
Easily best. Ultron, I put a H here.
Predictions for
Sai,
Ultron.
wait,
though.
wait.
So
Guys, wait. Sai had a question.
Oh no, I was gonna say when she slams somebody, is there a point of invulnerability to where nobody, you know what I mean, or invincibility to where nobody can hit them, or can we just attack as she's slamming?
You
Or-
can attack when
I
she's
don't think
slamming.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't think other people can attack her when she's slamming. Like when she's slamming down the character, I don't think the character can
Yeah.
actually be attacked at the same time. At least I haven't seen it yet.
That'd be great. Anyway, that's what I was curious about.
Predictions, I'm gonna say they're gonna put him in the S tier because they want people to play and buy skins. So they're gonna make him really OP Ultron. That's
gonna be
my
like-
prediction.
My prediction is he's gonna be like A maybe, because yeah, I agree. When they release like new characters, they always want people to try out new characters. Like for example, Emma came out already S tier, you know.
I mean, I was
So I'm
waiting.
thinking-
I was waiting for Emma Frost to come out, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
We were waiting since like season 0, bro.
Yeah, I was waiting, bro. Like I'm waiting for Jubilee, bro. I'm waiting for Jean
Nightcrawler.
Grey, Nightcrawler.
Cyclops. Oh my
That's
god, I'd
next
love to
season.
play
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Honestly, I think because they're doing one every season, I feel like they're gonna start releasing the X-Men every season, every month. That's my prediction. Mystic Cheesy on the like predicting.
Next season, actually, I think next season is gonna be Blade and Dracula. I think those two are next.
But
They're
season,
teasing Blade.
but
He's
but,
sleepy.
but they're
They are
saying,
teasing
but they're
Blade.
saying season
Sleepy.
3 is going to have a new character every month. Every month will have a new character. So
That's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Which is
That's
2
gonna be-
characters every season.
That's gonna change like metas like frequently.
I think
Every
they're
season.
doing-
Metas change every season.
Yeah,
Yeah, have to.
but I'm
Ultron-
gonna
Adding new
Ultron's a D
characters,
tier.
they have to change
Ultron's
the
D
team
tier,
up,
bro.
see.
You know,
Yeah, he has literally 0 players playing him right now, dude. Not a
We
single
have no
soul
clue.
is playing Ultron. He's trash. D tier
where do you
easily.
think he would
right.
fit?
put him back.
Who do you think he would team up with?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Iron Man. He's gonna team up with
Gotta be
Iron Man.
It's gotta be
Oh,
Iron Man,
Iron
low-key.
Man.
But there's an
Wanda?
Iron Fist skin with Ultron. Like he got taken over by Ultron.
Interesting.
Hey, look, a new Iron Fist team up. I'm down for it, bro. I'm down for
That
it.
would- yeah, that would be sick. Give him a blink or a rush or something.
Something.
That'd be cool, bro. Honestly, like
The
a
only
mobility
reason
team-
I'm saying that is because of the skin on the comic. They showed Iron Fist like with his face like half like Ultron
Yeah,
out. So maybe.
That'd be awesome. That'd
That
be a
would
cool
be
skin too.
but I could see him teaming up with Iron Man. I think of Wanda as well. I don't know why.
Because of the
For the
movies.
movie.
Probably the movies, yeah. And
Hulk.
I'm just gonna throw a random one, bro. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Loki. I don't know.
I could see Loki making a deal with him and there being a team up. I can see that.
Yeah.
I want to move Spider-Man from C to B.
I don't know why. I just see Jeffy and Ultron kind of plotting some.
He shuts down flyers like it's nothing. he pisses me off, bro.
He has that
Like-
element of surprise that's kind of unbeatable. He just drops in and uppercuts you and you're dead before, you know,
Yeah.
as a support.
Yeah.
And if he's comboed with
Gone.
Venom, he has a one-shot combo that could take
Yeah.
out any squishy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, what you guys think about our list?
Yeah.
I agree.
I think we were pretty.
I
generous
could see
with
the
most
top
of them.
comment. Never rank again.
There's always, it's like
There's
you,
always
you
one.
voted Spider-Man at B. He's like easily with up S. He's got to be S. It just because you suck with
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I'm like, I mean, yeah.
He's a menace to
Spider-Man.
society. He should be D.
He has the highest skill tier of any character.
He's got the highest ceiling, but also the lowest floor, which is why it's B. I think is kind of fair, personally. The potential to be the best DPS in the game, but also the potential to be you being a complete detriment to your team. So I think Spider-Man being around
Right.
B is kind of.
I think
Yeah.
Rivals hates Iron Man. I'm not gonna lie. Every single character that they're putting out right now is able to counter his ult like nothing.
Guys, real quick. I'm just gonna share it on Discord. So, un momento.
I'm gonna stop streaming this then.
I think it'd be cool if Iron Man was able to land. You know what I mean? Take off and land, because it's such unfortunate just to have somebody floating around with no, like, at least Storm has an ability for people on the ground to be a part of the team, but
Mhm.
Iron Man's just gone. You know, that's another Spider-Man thing too. It's like, okay, hopefully you're doing your job because nobody knows where you're at. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry about the street bike.
There you go.
Meow.